Hello everybody, it's Leanne Graff with today's live video. Every Tuesday, 11 a.m. Central Time, I'm in Minot, North Dakota, and I do a free live class showing you cards and fun folds and techniques and more. So I have a really cool project for you to share with you today. It's not just one, it's actually four, and it's using a neat template that's super simple for 6x6 cards. So I'm excited about it, and we made it at my team meeting on Saturday, and yeah, they really loved it and how layered the projects were, even though it was from a template and it's easy. So let me get my laptop synced up. And well, good morning, everybody. Hi, Carol, first one on. Thank you for joining me every week. I appreciate it. Okay, let's see. All right, so today is free shipping day. So this is, they do that every few months for Stampin' Up. One of their promotions that they like to do, and it's one day only, and it's for all orders over $75. And the neat thing is you can combine it with the bonus days, which is happening right now through Stampin' Up. So that how that works is for every $50 you spend, you get a $5 coupon code emailed to you from Stampin' Up to use in August. So earn it this month, redeem it in August. So it's a great promotion, and one day only you can double back on the free shipping. So that's pretty exciting. And oh, I thought I printed out, I'm pretty sure I did. I just have to find them. Yeah. The other thing that's happening right now through Stampin' Up today through Thursday, so Tuesday through Thursday, is Paper Pumpkin bonus products and add-ons are on sale. So this doesn't show all of the sale prices, like these are all reduced, but for some reason the program that I'm using did not reflect the prices on this. But I hope to have it fixed by tomorrow and we'll share. But if you just go to shopwithleanne.com and click on see all products, then go to Paper Pumpkin. And if you click on refills and add-ons, you will see all of the items. Now I was hoping that the refill kit for this, I haven't opened this yet. This is my July Paper Pumpkin. And I thought I'd open it here. A beautiful color of tissue paper this time. So, and the box is gorgeous as well. So let's see what we have here. I've seen people doing their projects with this kit, Painted Petals, I believe. Let's see. Yes, Painted Petals, July of 2024. So you have to, in order to have received this kit, you would have to have registered or signed up by, let's see, I'm going the wrong way, by June 10th. No, July 10th. So to receive the August kit, which has an extra free stamp set of numbers, and they look like they're quite a decent size. So you get 2 stamp sets in the August kit. You have to register by August 10th. But this Painted Petals, there was a refill kit. I ordered quite a few of them at 5 this morning. Yeah, the cards are gorgeous, and I knew I would love it, so I ordered refills, and now they're out. I didn't take them all, I swear. It was a popular one. I had a lot of people I heard were hanging out in the early morning to get this refill kit. So yeah, it's gorgeous. They really knocked it out of the park. So when they do these kits, when your first kit, you will get a block. Ooh, I can see all the little pieces coming out. Look at these. Aren't they gorgeous? So they are die cut, laser die cut elements. I think it makes 9 cards. The envelopes are gorgeous. Unfortunately, you can't get this one anymore. Maybe there will be some full kits later, but you just can't count on it. So yeah, that is a beautiful kit. I don't don't see, it always tells you, let's see, oh yeah, there are some sequins, some dimensionals, and I believe some mini glue dots in here, as well as the stamp set. And let's see if I can get that to show a little better. That's the stamp set. Now there is a die, an add-on die that matches this stamp set. So Paper Pumpkin subscribers are eligible to get the add-on items. So if you are not a Paper Pumpkin subscriber, I would encourage you to sign up for it before, well, if you want any of these reduced price items, to get these all back together, that is over, and the sale is over on Thursday. That is the 25th. So there is a lot of other ones. I know that this Welcome In Paper Pumpkin Pass Kit includes stamp set and ink spot and whatnot. It's only $10.75, and I believe it makes 9 cards. So there's some really good deals in here, and there are more that are not showing up on these prices. So even the dies that are add-on dies are reduced. So anyway, if you are a Paper Pumpkin subscriber, head on over to the Paper Pumpkin add-on items, and you can get things at a reduced price for the next 3 days. So that's that, and you can combine it with free shipping if you get over $75, and a coupon for $5 for every $50 that you spend. So some great deals that are happening right now through Thursday. Well, today is free shipping only. So only today on Tuesday the 23rd is free shipping. So I hope that you, if you're watching this now, you're getting it. But if you're watching it later, I hope you are in time to take advantage of the free shipping. So the inventory status report, there are, let's see, these are designer papers. Here are gems and ribbon, and these are dies, embossing folder, punches. No date yet on the Shy Shamrock ink pad. There are a few blends markers. Some are into August, some are July. There's a few other things like, I think it's Memento ink pad, maybe stays, Versamark I think is on there. There's a few other things that are not available, but I give you some up-to-date information as of just like 15 minutes ago. So good morning, everybody. Thank you for joining me. All right, let's move on to door prizes. So last week I mentioned I was giving away some Pearl Basic Jewels. These were in our catalog, I think, last year. And a set of cards. These are bonus projects from the recent Paper Pumpkin kit that was really popular, lavender kit. So this was for sharing, this is for commenting. And the winners are, and I don't know if they're watching yet, but Michelle won the cards and Barb won the gems. So I'll be sending them to them. I think both of you ordered my kits to go, one of my kits to go this month. So I'll include that in your package. I hope to get that out later this week. I'm actually starting to work on it today. Well, I have been working on it, but I hope to organize it today. Maybe I'll share a picture on my page of the organized kits before I package them up. So the prizes for today's video, if you comment, you will be in the drawing for a package of regular Stampin' Dimensionals. This is a 3-pack. By the way, our dimensionals are awesome. They're not too high that they cause extra postage. And they're so, yeah, they're wonderful. So we have minis and regular. That's for commenting, and this is for sharing. So I have a package of, I think it's 9 or 10 printed project sheets, ideas for cards. So that is for sharing, for commenting. So yeah, if you like my videos, let me know. I would appreciate that. And share with your friends in a group or on your page or somewhere. So I do want to mention the online exclusives. I'll be sharing one of them today, actually a couple of them. So continuing my series, the last few lives have been online exclusives. Now remember, online exclusives only means they are seen online. That doesn't mean you have to order online. You can order as a demonstrator, you can order as a customer, whether it's in person or online. They are just not published in any catalog. That's what online exclusive means. I'm not sure I like exclusive. Maybe it should have been online extras because they're just seen online. This is one of the items unavailable, these cherry cobbler and pearl adhesive back berries. So though I think everything else in here is, I'm going to show our team swaps today too. We had a team meeting this weekend, and oh, we have wonderful swaps I'm going to share with you. But let's get into, I wonder if I put that away. I think I did. Well, this is one of the papers I'm going to be working on today. It's called Iconic Celebrations, and it's 6x6. And I tried to keep them together so you could see the back and the front of each. I think I have most of them. I might be missing one or two. I've kind of been using it. So this is kind of almost an all occasion, because it has Valentine's, it has Hanukkah, it has Christmas, and it has fall. So yeah, it's very cute, and we played with this with a template. And the other products I used was the Everyday Greeting. This is a new stamp set in the online exclusives. Both of these are some of my new favorites because of the neat fonts and the fact that you can build a greeting with them, with the mixed fonts, the cursive and the serif font. And this one, Greetings of the Season, comes with this set of dies. So there are some great tag type dies in this set. This is a bundle. You can get them separately, and they are seen online. So when you go online to Shop with Leanne, if you don't see a list, go to that little 3-line icon in the upper left corner. Click on that, and you will have a drop down option menu. So that's the stamps that I used today. Before I'm going to show some swaps that I received with this designer paper, and I guess some of the, I'm going to just take them out of the clear envelopes so they don't glare at you. So here is a cute one. This is made with the iconic, oh gosh, I don't know, I should look. Let's see. Iconic Imagery bundle. Has a really neat shaped greeting die, doesn't it? That one right there. And here is also, that is one of the dies that fits the paper. I like this square layout, multiple squares. And this is not using the iconic but it does use the Iconic Celebrations paper. This is my friend Susie Wood's card using the Greatest Adventure. Such a beautiful image. Here's another one using the designer paper. There's one of the dies and the words from, I think it is from the Everyday Celebrations. And then lastly, I like this layout as well. I'm going to be saving this card because I really like the layout for designer papers. Yeah, 3 different sizes on layers. So you'll be seeing that, and probably this one. I kind of like those. So I'll be using those. And so what I do is I save these swaps as ideas because I like the layout so well. So, okay, that is some of the projects using the Iconic Celebrations. Now, what I did, I got this idea from Mary Knabb, and she had, I think I found it on Pinterest or somewhere. So this is a 6x6 cut into 3x3 squares. So you can see 3, 3, 3, 3. Okay, that's how you start out. Then you take those 4 3x3 squares and cut them like this. One stays the same. One gets cut diagonally. One gets cut into 3 1-inch strips, so 3-inch by 1-inch, 3 of them. And one gets cut into 1.5-inch squares. So now I'm going to show you the cards I made first, and then I'm going to change them up by using a different set of designer paper. So each one, let's see, here is card number 1. See, that uses a full 3-inch square. And the layers underneath, it just jazzes it up, right? And a little texture. That's the snowflake folder. So that's card number 1. Actually, I'm going to go like this. Take that away. And then card number 2 with the diagonals is this one. Very simple. I didn't jazz it up much at all, just with a greeting label. Now this is from the Greetings of the Season dies. This is from the Spotlight on Nature dies. And those are back available, just so you know. Okay, and then we have the 3 strips. So here, and this does have texture as well. It's kind of hard to see. So my colors here are Misty Moonlight, a little bit of Mossy Meadow, and Boho Blue. And here is this one for the 3 strips. So you can see how many layers there are, just to jazz it up rather than just add those 3 layers. And I changed up Mary's cards to fit my style and what I wanted to do. And here are the 4 1.5-inch squares. So next week, Monday, I will be sharing the free project sheet, and it shows the template. I will, on my blog on flowerbug.net, you will see the full large template with measurements. But for each card, 1, 2, 3, and 4, I give the sizes of the extra pieces. So, so it will be very easy for you to use this as a starting point with your designer paper. So I hope you like this idea. You can use it with 12 by 12 paper as well. But yeah, I think it's going to be really easy to make quick cards. Now I will say that when I cut this paper, let me find the actual sheets that I used here. So here's the snowflake one, and then the stripe. Oh, did I not bring it in here? I bet I didn't, or maybe it's on the other side. I used so much of it, I probably don't have a whole lot left. Yep, I don't think I brought it here. But it used the stripe paper and the snowflake paper. So when I cut those into 4 squares, you can just use 1 paper and get 4 cards, but then you wouldn't have any change. So that would be a beautiful cards, it would be just fine. But I wanted to offer some coordinating colors. So I added another piece of paper, okay? All right, so I'll show you what I'm going to, and we'll do 1 card at a time in order. Okay, so we're gonna first work on this one, the easiest. Well, in some ways it's the easiest. And I'm gonna do Christmas in July, okay? Okay, so I have everything pre-cut. I didn't want to spend time cutting these squares. Now I just have to find, yep, this is the right one. So set that aside. So this card is Mossy Meadow with, and I tied bows and everything for my gals, just so it would be easy and quick, because when we get to talking at my team meetings and we don't have as much time for projects. Now I'm not going to stamp the inside today. Normally I would. Well, hopefully I do it correctly when I actually do stamp. So this is textured with the exposed brick 3D embossing folder. So nice and subtle, right? So we will get adhesive, but not too close to the edge. So these are going to be really fast cards, and you'll see how quick you can make these. And well, obviously anybody can cut into 3 by 3 squares. So the measurements are quite easy as well. However, some of the layers, this is 3 1/4, the Mossy Meadow piece, and the designer paper is 3. So I added just a simple layer to that. And then I wanted it kind of, the greeting to kind of hang over the edge. And there's the bow. So let me get, and I think I'll stamp in Mossy Meadow in this case. Scoot my card up here. And I have a bunch of greetings. We'll see if any of these fit. Let's see, I have a Merry Christmas. Yep, that fits. Like I said, I didn't have a whole lot of plan. These I left less Christmassy because I don't think they are. They could be just winter. And here I feel like these are a little more Christmassy. So there's that. And I'm going to just scoot that aside and finish putting this card together. So I am going to kind of look at that. There's very little showing on that edge. And I'm going to center it north and south. Okay. And then this one, I want it to be off center from the cherry cobbler layer. So again, these are Mossy Meadow with cherry cobbler. And here I'm going to use the dimensionals. And sometimes when you're using texture, it needs a little extra help to glue down. Okay, and then for my bow, I did tie them ahead of time. This is the iridescent trim. My bow got a little bit bent there. And I'm just going to press, I'll do it this way, press that knot on my glue dot and add it right over that little tag area. Okay, move that away. And first card is done. Now I do have gems. I might add them later. So there is the first one. Okay, so the second one is our diagonal layer. Let's see, here we go. This card is cherry cobbler. And I use, well, we're going to add that center layer again. And this is my usual 3.5 by 4 3/4 inside layer. And this texture is the distressed tile. Hopefully you can kind of see that. It's beautiful. I really like it. It seems versatile to me as well. It's not Christmas, it's just, it's kind of anything. And it's definitely distressed. It's not an even texture. So if that bothers you, you may want to not order it. It's just not one of those perfect, perfectly even textures because it's distressed. Okay, so I think this paper is really pretty. Oh, I'm using the other side, aren't I? Oh, I think that I didn't use this one. I'll have to find that paper. I lied. And I thought I was going to use that one. So where is that one at? What's the other side? Oh, it's this one right here. So that's what I'm using. I must have changed my mind as I was cutting out. So there are my two papers that I'm using. Gosh, I had a plan and I changed my mind before I even knew it. So I believe this square, this is a 3-inch square. It started out, cut it in half diagonal. The cherry cobbler is 3 1/4. Okay, so I think I'm gonna do a tall card like that one. And add that, and I don't want it even top and bottom. I kind of like it when they're not. So I'll just add some glue, and like I said, when I do liquid glue, I don't do too close to the edges because then it doesn't leak out. And especially if you're heavy-handed with your glue, don't put it on the very edge. There's really no need to do that. Put it on the very edge. It'll still hold. Okay, all right, so what do we have here for greetings? You know, this doesn't, it's kind of Christmassy. I guess I will do this one, Season's Greetings. And I'm gonna do it in cherry cobbler. And because it's in cherry cobbler, I'm going to get out my chamois so I can clean it right away. Because cherry cobbler stains photopolymer. So if I clean it right away, it's still a little pink, but it won't be red. Okay, right, and then we will simply add some dimensionals. See how easy these cards are? And they're multi-layered. This is the simplest one right here. It's not as layered as the rest. And here is our bow. It might be just a little bit long. And I kind of like it at an angle. I think that adds to the non-traditional layout a little bit. And the diagonal. So here is the second card. Now we're on to the squares. Okay, so how many of you think you're gonna use this template? Yeah, it's really cool. So this will post on Monday. What day is Monday? Today is the 23rd, today was 22nd, so 29th, I believe. Is that correct? Somebody with a calendar in front of them, Monday the 29th. Okay, so this one's gonna be vertical, and I added some gold trim to this one. So we're going to, well, it looks like I can do some trees, because the opposite of this one is trees. So I think I will do that, is do them like that. I think that's gonna look good. And there's the sliding time when you use multi-purpose glue that you want to be aware of when you lay it down. If you ever come back and all of a sudden it's like, well, that wasn't where I left it, because it kind of either you bumped it as you moved away or something. So just be aware that double check it when you leave, when you move your hands away, because they can migrate just a little bit. Oops. Okay, so these will fit on here, and you have to, I always like to preset them and just lift one at a time, and hopefully they stay put. You could use some temporary adhesive as well, or if you're using tape runner, don't push down all the way, and then you can readjust. Thank you, Jean. I appreciate telling me. Yes, it's the 29th when this template will be posted on my blog at flowerbug.net. That's my blog address. So if you haven't, and by the way, you should try and subscribe. There's a little on the right-hand side column. There is a little area on the right-hand side column that says Get Email Updates. Now we're making this card right here, so I'm going to do this little notch and see. Yeah, it's about the right length. Get Email Updates, and if you click and add your email address to that, you will receive an email from FeedBlitz, which is my blog blog provider, and then you will get an email every time I post, which is usually Monday through Friday. I might start taking a day or two off. I was looking at all the things I have to do every month, and I started thinking, wow, there is so much, and sometimes it gets to be a little overwhelming. So I'm thinking, what can I cut back on? And I know you don't want me to cut back on videos, so I might start cutting back on one day of blogging. We'll see. That would make life a little bit easier. So here is our layers, and then we have the tag, and I really like the For You, so I think I will do that in Mossy Meadow. Okay. side, and we will add dimensionals to this. It's funny, my dimensionals go all over the place when I'm working. They can be the left side, the right side. I tend to just kind of toss them aside. I look for dimensionals and mini glue dots in my workspace so often. It's kind of crazy. So I'm going to center that a little bit, and I pre-tied. Now this is a silver bow on this one. I thought it went better with blue, but I thought with cherry cobbler I really like gold. So this is a trim pack in the annual catalog. I'm so glad we have it for the holidays. Oh, yes, it did. And then just add that right there. And there is our fourth card. So how many cards are we making and how fast? They're going pretty fast in my eyes. But I did do my texturing ahead of time. So that saved a lot of time. All right, so here we have 3 strips and 3 white strips for our designer paper. So that's the colors I'm using, and there are the layers. So it's such an easy template. All of these are so easy to do. I guess I'm going to start with this just to be done and get this layer out of the way. But yeah, I think that you could make a lot of cards quickly, and they could all be different with your designer papers. So, oh, I know what I was going to do. This one I knew it was going to be too long, and I was going to put it on and trim it before I put it on there. I did pretty good. We're going to go a little low. Try not to squeeze. I had a pretty thick line of glue there. Try not to squeeze that out. Okay, little squiggles for these 3 strips. And it's a very narrow border, and I like that. I believe this size, because the designer paper here is 1 inch by 3 inch, and I believe the size of these white strips is 1 1/8 by 3 1/8. It's a very narrow border of white. It's a little delicate looking, so. Oh, and see, that one moved. Come on, slide back. Yep, my hands let it scoot away as I added that. So how to do this, and I prefer them close rather than separate. So I will put them in place. North and south, I'm going to hopefully center them. And that's the hardest part about using little pieces like squares or strips, is to get them centered. So you could do it differently. You could do the center first and work out, but I need to know that they're even. That's the, and if they're not, well, it's homemade card, right? Handmade and not perfect, and we have to learn to live with that. And not, I mean, I think most of us strive for perfection, but letting that go is harder for some than others. Looks pretty good. Okay, so I think I'm going to do the same Season's Greetings, and I'll do it in Mossy Meadow. All of these greetings are from the greetings of the season, even the For You. There's a love and joy, there's 2 from. You can put Merry Christmas together. You could put Merry with cursive Christmas. There's Happy Holidays. I love these inside greetings. Maybe I'll stamp one so you can see how pretty it is. Okay. Let's do this one here in the inside. Your season, holiday season be filled with warmth and cheerful celebration. Yeah, I love this one as well. It's the most wonderful time of year. There's some beautiful greetings here. Let me close these up. so I don't have any mistakes. Okay, so we will add some dimensions to the back of this. And we will have 4 cards, and I'll show you what they look like together very soon here. Almost done. Okay, and I can locate my mini glue dots. Remember, mini glue dots and ribbons are best friends. It's always a great way to add your ribbons. Okay, so not sure how to display these. Maybe we'll see if I can fit them all on. A little bit tight, but hopefully you can see them. All right, so remember that the template starts with 6x6 piece of paper. You cut it into 3 squares. The first square stays whole right here. That's card number 1. Card number 2 is the diagonal. Just cut it in half on the diagonal. Card number 3 is 1 inch by 3 inch squares. So just cut your 3 by 3 into 3 strips at 1 inch each. And then card number 4 is 1.5 inch squares. So the layering and the dimensions will be posted on my blog, the free project sheet, on Monday, the 29th. So I'm so glad you like it. Yeah, it's a different way to use your 6x6, and you know, if you're using 12 by 12, that works too. So you just cut your 12 by 12 into 6 inch pieces, but see how different they can be? Then you just grab, now like I said, I chose to use 2 different sheets, and that means I had 8 cards. So I had 8 of the red or cherry and mossy, and I had 8 of the blues and silvers by using 2 different 6x6 sheets. So you can just do it with 1, and you would just have all the same red or green and red. So that's what you would get with just 1 sheet. But if you wanted to do 8, oh, thank you, Melanie. I'm so glad that you like this. I think it's super fun. And like I said, I got the idea from Mary Kanab, and I appreciate her sharing her template and her measurements, and I just kind of designed the cards just a little bit differently. So fun, and yeah, really like it. But if you haven't considered these stamp sets or this set of dies, I highly recommend them. They are beautiful. So those are in the online exclusives, which you could change to online extras if you want to. And this designer paper is the Iconic Celebrations, and it is also in the online extras. So it's a pack of 6x6, and this is just a quarter of the pack. All right, oh, I want to share our team swaps because they're really pretty. You did such a good job. Okay, so before I close, I hope I won't remember the name of the products that well. I know this is the Country Woods designer paper. This was made by Roxanne, and this was made with, I think it's the Round We Go bundle. And this was made by Lori, and she used the paper butterfly accents and the beautiful Spotlight on Nature circle dies. And this is the dotted circle 3D folder, which is on back order, or not back order, it's unavailable right now. So they don't do back orders anymore. This is made with the new Changing Leaves bundle. Excuse me, I have to get a little drink. And Robin made this one. I think her colors are just stunning. So that is the Changing Leaves. I've shared a couple projects with that a few weeks ago. It's just gorgeous. And look at this one. This is made with the sled. Oh, I can't remember the name of it. I can look it up though. It is the Sophisticated Sled Bundle. It's seen right here on this flyer. I shared this flyer a few days ago. I think it was Monday or Tuesday. So, but you can just go to shopwithleanne.com and go to online exclusives. And this is Paula's card. Isn't that a neat fold? So this is just a typical card base. Then she added a piece of designer paper, that beautiful Season of Green and Gold, and then an extra cherry cobbler layer. Look at the detail. This is, she added some vellum die cuts, and this is one of the dies in the sled. The wood, it cuts out all that beautiful wood texture. Oh, so pretty. This was my card. I used, oh gosh, it's a punch bundle. It also is made in dies, but that's with my swap I shared last week on live video. This one is Jenny's using the latte designer paper. Love that. You're the best part of my day. And this is Rita's, and she also used the Changing Leaves bundle. Those are some dies that are in there, and that's the embossing folder. And again, the same dies, Spotlight on Nature dies. And this is Jones. Isn't that a cute scene? So she, oh, I can't remember the name of this, but it's in the online exclusives as well. A little bit of a cave type scene. Here is Mary's with the die cut cups. It's really cute. That's using the latte paper as well. And this is Jackie's, and she did a little belly band, and I've not seen this before. Here's a gift card holder. She gave us a little hint. That's a gift card holder, a little fun fold. So we're using the birthday, oh gosh, I don't remember the name, but it's seen, I think in the catalog, it's a carryover from last year's catalog, this designer paper. So really cute fun fold. So those are team swaps. Oh wait, I missed Candy's. It came today, came in the mail late. So Sketched Butterflies or something like that is her stamp set with the dies, and she colored her ribbon with either ink or blends markers. I'm not sure which, but beautiful, beautiful. So yeah, we have some talented gals. And our theme, oh, I didn't tell you the theme. It was thank you cards without flowers. So no flowers here. It was a challenge because we all love to use flowers. So that was a really fun theme to have this time. I can see a lot of us use some butterflies, but leaves were popular, coffee, critters. So yeah, it was great. All right, thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate it. And don't forget to subscribe to my blog if you haven't yet. And if you need to order, here are the host codes, because today is free shipping on all orders over 75. So if you need anything, and by the way, all orders over 50 receive a free multi-purpose glue stand. So if you need another one or you want to use it as a gift, you get that free. Choice of colors, and you can just tell me which color you'd like. All right, yeah, it is hard not to use flowers, Melanie, right? All right, thanks everybody for joining me. I will see you next week on next week Tuesday's video. All right, thanks so much. And don't forget to subscribe if you're watching on YouTube. And if you're watching on my Facebook page, are you subscribed to it? You can do that right on the top right under notification settings, or follow me. So yeah, I appreciate you all so much. Thanks so much. Okay, bye-bye.